you're really well. This is a reading for the element of fire, so it's Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. The full moon equinox love energies that are traveling through your signs at the moment and what you sort of need to expect for at least the next couple of 2 to 4 weeks. Actually, they're actually saying the middle of April here. And we're starting off with this 9 of Wands in the reverse position. Somebody is feeling very, very drained of energy in a relationship, to the point where there's almost a stalemate between the two of you. This is if you're in a relationship. So there could have been arguments of recent, very recent, that have come up, but you've come to a stalemate. It's like you don't want to defend you feel like there is no point in defending yourself anymore. There's no point in trying to get your point across, trying to make the other person in your life understand where you are coming from, because they're not getting it. They're not understanding it. They really don't know where you are coming from. So especially for, as I say, for fire signs, you feel like there's also a feeling of withdrawal. You want to retreat. You don't see any point in any further arguing. You don't see any, and you're really digging your heels in. But I feel like the other person could be digging their heels in as well. There is no compromise. It's your way or the highway. There's that sort of feeling to it. And there's just this feeling that there's no fight left in you. So you would rather walk away from this. Not all of you will walk away from the relationship. Some of you will walk away because you just don't want to know anymore. You don't want the hassle. You don't want the arguments. You can't make them see your point of view. Other ones will stay in the relationship, but maybe you're not talking to each other. There is a miscommunication, a lack of communication going on at the moment, where again, you might not leave the relationship, but you actually feel like you want to withdraw from the relationship and not move forward with it at this time, because you're in a stuck. And remember, we're deeply into Mercury retrograde. We've got all the energies of the full moon, of the equinox, which points to change. So for some of you, this is a culmination of a series of events, of things said that needs change. It's like a storm that is brewed, that has come up for you, which says now things in one way or the other, things need to change. It needs to be sorted out. It needs to be dealt with. It needs to come back together. Or you need to walk away from it, or you need to find a solution to it. And obviously, because of this situation, I mean, both of you are feeling victimized within this, and it could be that it's having an effect on other parts of your life as well. So it could be your health, financial, things like that, maybe being influenced because of that. There's a very fine line between love and money. They're both ruled by Venus. So there's quite a fine line there. So if it's having an effect on one, it might have an effect on another part of your life. But there's this victim struggling. There's abandonment issues that are going on here. You may feel like you're not getting enough attention, that you're feeling unloved, that your partner just doesn't understand you at the moment, doesn't understand what you're trying to say. It could be that you are going to walk away from your partner, or they are going to walk away from you at this moment in time, because there's no compromise with this. Even if you're single at the moment with these two cards, it is not a good time to get into a new relationship. You will feel like you don't want to get into a new relationship. You're still healing from a past relationship, or you're still caught up in the energies and the trauma that happened within the relationship that has recently passed. So there isn't any sort of new there is change coming, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, but you in yourself, it feels like you feel abandoned. You might feel isolated as well. It could be that you've been left holding the baby, literally, for some of you. So there could have been such an argument between you and a partner, or, you know, you're still getting over a recent breakup, and you're left sort of dealing with everything and dealing with the aftermath of things. There's a lot of setbacks going on. What you are advised to do is to step away from the situation. Exactly how you feel here is to step away, to not re-enter into arguments, not re-enter in bringing up the same problem again and again that is coming up for you, and to step away from it, to take a break from it, in order to be able to decide what you are doing going forward. Now, if you're in a sort of a long-term relationship, any sort of relationship actually, they're saying that the resolution for this, the approach for this, is going to happen in April. We're looking at the manifestation, the culmination of what this is and the outcome of what this will be in April. Either the middle of April or immediately after we come out of Mercury retrograde. That's when the resolution will come. That's when the Wheel of Fortune comes in for you. So change has to happen. The equinox, the spring equinox, the winter equinox as well, if you're on the other side of the world, indicates that your guides and angels are coming in. The universe is coming in to make this change. This may not be a change that you want, or it may be a very positive change, but one way or the other, the Wheel of Fortune is going to change for you. So this is, and normally, because it's in the upright position, it's going to indicate a positive change. So whatever this has happened here, whatever the argument was, whatever this being compromised, a change is going to come where you can come back together, where you can move back into a more harmonious relationship with each other. For some of you, that isn't the case. For some of you, the culmination and the Wheel of Fortune indicates that as a result of this, you are going to decide to walk away. You want to make an extreme change with your life. You are no longer content in the relationship and you want to move forward. So this is an upheaval that is going to happen, a shaking up of things, which brings much needed. If you can get through this, then you can bring the much needed changes one way or the other that's going to come through for you. The Wheel of Fortune, if you are single, I get the impression or the feeling that you don't feel like a new relationship, that you're still healing from a past relationship, that you're not over it yet. The Wheel of Fortune is saying to me that if you are in a single position at the moment, either that person who caused you that trauma is going to reappear in your life, and you are then going to have an opportunity to relearn and deal with that person in a different way than you did before, so you can karmically set the wheel straight in the right direction, in the right path. Or you are going to have a completely new person coming into your life, a new soulmate, a new relationship, a twin flame. They are going to come into your life in a really positive way, and actually they're going to help you heal and repair from the trauma that happened before, from the feelings of abandonment that you had before. They're going to come in and they're going to change this for the better. But again, I feel like even if that is happening, this is more about you learning from the past and learning that if somebody comes in and sweeps you off your feet, you are not going to get into the same cycle that happened before in a previous relationship. You are learning from it. Maybe the fact that a new person is coming in here is because you have learned from these past mistakes that come through. So I hope this helps you. Take care of yourselves. The only way, obviously, is to get a personal reading to find out what's going on in your life in any area. So get in touch with me. I look forward to hearing from you, and I love you loads. Bye.